Obviously, I was looking forward to this week for quite some time now, not because it's my birthday and everything, April 14th, but April 17th is, today is April 16th, so tomorrow is Saturday.
Fucking narc.
It's the big fight. We have Ben Askren and Jake Paul.
Oh, no.
What do you guys think about that?
All right, everybody, welcome back to Do Speak, episode 7. It was a big week last week. We have Brian and Matt here. Well,
Hey.
I just want to start out by saying that we had a birthday on Do Speak this week, and I
shit.
want to say happy birthday to Brian.
Appreciate it, man. The big 3-1, 31.
God, you old
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say that.
Jesus Christ. You going to stop aging, or are you just going to... When do you get better looking as a dude? When do you get your prime? Is that 40s or 35? Or when is that?
When you get the salt and pepper hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get that on.
I don't care about the looks. I'm more worried about, hey, when are they going to stop IDing me to buy a lottery ticket or go to a movie theater?
Yeah.
With that pedo stash, there shouldn't be IDing shit.
Hey, it's starting to curl right here. I like it.
I like it too. I think you rock it. You rock
Did
it.
everyone had a good week? Everything's getting good? I'm on vacation today.
Yeah, we all are.
We all are.
I
No, he's got to work Monday.
One more day. I should have took Monday off. I don't know why I didn't. That was a bad life call.
I got to do a tiny bit of work tomorrow, but it'll take me like literally 10 minutes.
Oh, you work
So-
Saturday tomorrow?
Well, there's a store I got to go to that I've missed. But
So yeah, speaking of birthday, I had a really great one. My wife actually bought me the thing I've been mentioning. You guys are well aware. It's the Yeezys.
Oh, what, a box of tampons?
It was the Yeezy 350s, the Zebras, and oh my gosh, these things came in yesterday. Let me tell you, I didn't even try it on until I put on a new pair of socks.
Oh, my God.
They're in a box. I have not worn them yet. I literally
Yeah, you
tried them
only-
on the floor. I was like, yo, babe, I haven't swept the floor yet. Let me put these back in the box.
yeah, I just you show them to me 10 minutes ago. You wouldn't even bring them down and show them
I'm
to
so
me.
scared.
I don't want to get dust on the box.
Listen, man, these things are nice. I also, another thing that I got, and I'm really, really excited for this, is, and I'm going to zoom in here, is this basketball card of Mike Jackson, a guard.
Mark.
Who the hell?
Mark Jackson, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Jackson.
correction.
Marky Mark?
So I'm not a big card collector, but when I saw this card floating around, I decided, hey, this is a card that I'd like to have in my collection because it's a good speaking thing. You bring it up, it's a good talking subject. And what's interesting about this card is in the corner here, you guys see that? That is the Menendez brothers.
Menendez
brothers.
Si.
And
I know who that is.
yeah, so with the Menendez brothers, in 1989, August, they called the cops, and they said their parents had been shot and killed.
Damn.
And they just said, hey, they were shot and killed, whatever. The cops kind of looked at it as what they were rich kids, they're in Beverly Hills, they live in Beverly Hills, whatever. Shotgun blast to their body, 12 shots. It was wild. You got to look into it. They just come out with a 2020 about it too, as well. And what sparked the interest in the Menendez case is TikTok. Gen Z is starting to look at this like with a different viewpoint, so it's been brought up in topics. But the interesting thing is, August, it was brothers Eric and Lyle. Okay. Now, Lyle and Eric, after a week after they were buried, they went out and bought Porsches. They went out and bought Rolexes.
Ooh.
They got in between all this, they were buying all this stuff. They were spending money luxuriously. I know one guy went to Brazil. I think it was Lyle, but they even went courtside to a basketball game.
That's just begging for a red flag. Like, spending all that money when you're however old they were.
They were rich. Their parents were rich, and it was just inherited. So they believe that they literally had gotten broken into. Beverly Hills wasn't uncommon. These are rich people. And one of the things they spent their money on was courtside tickets, and this picture captured it.
So that's really them sitting there?
It's really
That's
them,
wild.
and this picture was taken in between August of 1989 and March of 1990 because March, the younger brother Eric decided he couldn't do it anymore. He had to come forward, and he went to a psychiatrist. He said, "Hey, look, it was me and my brother that killed our parents."
Oh, so they could have gotten away with it. I thought they killed him, went to a game like that night.
So that's what
or
I
some
was
shit
under
like
the
that.
impression. I thought it was an hour later, and I started looking into it, and I had other people tell me, hey, look, we don't know the exact date they went. But I even thought about it when I got the card. I was like, I thought it was an hour too.
Can I see the card?
From what I saw on Reddit, I thought it was an hour. And then I looked, I was like, how are they in New York and Beverly Hills within an hour of each other? And I started putting things together. It's like, no. So we don't know when that game was. I mean, obviously, you could probably look it up.
Do I need to fact check this shit?
I don't know when the game was, but it happened between August and March when he admitted that they killed him. But yeah, that's what they spent their money on. And
This game would be in the 90-91 season.
90-91 season. So it was right before March then.
Probably, yeah.
So who's
Because he admitted in March and they got arrested, and that's when they went to court. So it had to have been.
Who's the MILF on the right side? Know who that is?
I don't know. Someone said it like Hillary. But yeah, interesting piece.
That's cool.
My buddy mailed to me, and he said, "Hey, happy birthday from the Menendez brothers." And I'm like, "Whoa, this is really cool." So it's Definitely one of the only cards I've ever wanted, but I thought that was really neat, and definitely check out the 2020 episode if you guys are into that. I like crime and horror stories and all that.
Yeah,
I'm
all
just
that
big
shit's
into
wild
it.
as fuck.
Yeah,
Isn't there-
I love watching like the first 48 and shit. That's a pretty
Yeah,
badass.
well, Barbara Walters actually sat down with them in '96, which would have been 7 years after they did it, and she sat in there with both the brothers, and she said, "So, do you guys think you're normal or what?" He's like, Eric goes, "I think I'm a pretty normal kid." Barbara goes,
psycho.
"Normal kids do not kill their parents." He goes, "Well, yeah, but it's something." Listen, I dove deep into the rabbit hole with this, and now they try to say in court after they admitted, they flipped it around and said, "Hey, their dad was raping and molesting them, and they're just going on
fuck
this."
that guy then.
But their facial reactions were so genuine because they released a whole court case back in 2017 that kids on TikTok, Gen Z, are now rooting for him, and they're like, "Yo, get him out of there." And obviously, they're speculating on their looks. They're like, "Oh my God, these are good-looking guys," but now they're in their fucking 50s. They've been locked away for 31 years, I think.
Isn't
they're
there?
institutionalized at this point.
Yeah, 31 years.
There's a Netflix documentary in there, maybe.
I have not seen one.
maybe
That'd be
not.
interesting to
There's
would be-
documentaries about fucking.
Yeah, there really is. I can't keep up what's on Netflix and what's not. It's a
So
lot
yeah,
of shit.
so Yeezys and a basketball card with the killers of the Menendez brothers. But I think that's really cool. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. But yeah, anything? What's going on with you guys?
Bro, this shit is killing me. I can't stand it anymore. I drive 30 miles to work one way. Okay, so I sit in traffic. I cannot fucking stand it anymore. I have to say something. What in the fucking ass shit is wrong with these people wearing the mask in the car, bro?
First of all, Matt, are you aware that like in the middle of May, your commute is about to get so much worse?
Oh, dude, that bridge is gonna shut down. It's gonna be fucked. I'm gonna have to go through Lake Wiley. But no, okay, dude, I've seen people with shields, with double, triple masks. What you think the corona is just gonna fucking heat-seeking virus missile go straight through the grill, straight through the evaporator, straight through the cabin filter, and straight in your fucking eyeball or in your mouth or what?
I'll be honest with you. When I get out of the car and I got to take off a mask, put on a mask, take off a mask. I mean, we don't know these people's situations. They might be going home and taking care of a grandmother or something. They're just like, you know what? I'm not even going to touch the mask.
I just can't stand it on my face. Like I take it off as soon as I can.
And that's you. And yeah, it does look kind of weird when they're in their car because but at the same time, we don't know. They might not want to touch their mask because they got to do a lot of errands. It just makes sense, you know.
Dude,
sometimes.
I can't drive with a mask on.
No, fuck no, hell no.
I gotta be able to breathe at some point.
What really sparked my interest, I saw this. I actually started looking into like different types of masks because I was just like, okay, I'm gonna look into this. So I'm a car guy, right? So anybody familiar with K&N air filters?
Yeah, I have a K&N air filter on my motorcycle.
Oh my God, 5 extra horsepower. So K&N has their own face mask. And take a wild guess, Brian or Michael, how much these bad boys cost?
I would say $39.99.
Can't see it.
Oh my God. So
$39.99.
These people are paying $20 for 2 masks. K&N. Now, obviously, they're reusable.
Well, hold on. You're missing the whole point here.
$10.
Well, K&N is
But
the leading manufacturer of air filters.
In filtering, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this
Makes
is
sense.
the
Why would they not take upon that cash grab?
This is the funny thing, though. Okay, so for non-mechanically inclined people, air filters out dirt, debris, everything that's in the air before it enters your engine. So, fuck up the engine. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. So the reusable washable filters that you probably have on your motorcycle is what, $50? Maybe you reuse it. And the funny thing is, it's targeting obviously the people who have filters, car guys, and they're paying $20, $10 mask, reusable. And the way they have it written up, it's like full synthetic cotton, high fiber optic, burger. I mean, it's just 3 paragraphs long. So I was like, okay, well, this is interesting. North Face also sells face masks.
I've seen theirs.
Take a wild guess how much those motherfuckers
Probably
are.
$49.99.
Probably $30.
Them motherfuckers are $29.99 for one.
I got it. $30.
Well,
What's
listen,
up?
I'm taking my kid to Disney next month for her first birthday, and I had to get a mask. Obviously, I already have a mask, but I ended up buying a Disney mask that has Mickey on it.
Oh, that's cute.
$20.
God, okay. Well, what? Okay, so I'm against.
It's an article of clothing. It's a piece of statement.
Well, exactly.
So
that's
what
what
it is.
people are doing. They're buying. There's designer shit. There's
You
Michael
could buy
Kors,
shoes
there's
for
Gucci, all kind of shit.
shoes for $5, but yeah, people are still spending $180 because
So-
they want quality and they want something that's going to show their image.
Not only does wearing the mask in the car just, I feel like you're just a window licker. Like it's from keeping you from licking
Hey,
the
I
windows.
mean, if they want to wear the mask, that's fine.
So what else bothers me about the mask is that these fashion companies, are pushing selling these masks with their emblem on them, and people are paying these outrageous prices. Number one, it's just fabric. It's not not an N95. It's not medical.
Yeah, but that argument can be made by everything, even with tires. Hey, it's just rubber. Everything has quality and purpose. There's a reason people spend that much money.
Designer. T-shirts. People spend.
Yeah, there's a reason people.
Brian just bought a pair of fucking $500 T-shirts.
No, I did not. My wife bought me.
He said,
"Yeah, but you made her. It was your birthday, and you're like, I don't want anything else."
Actually, I didn't. I said I'd like a pair of shoes like Ultra Boost or something because she was like, "Hey," and she's like, "Okay." And then I said, "Hey, here's the color I want." She's like, "Well, I already ordered shoes." I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Surprise."
Mama, shit. He had to emphasize that she bought him because
she did. It was my birthday present. I just said it was my birthday, 31st.
It's a good birthday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not really trying to change topics because I don't care if we change topics or not. But
fuck you and your topic.
That is like I can't take my eyes off that. Is that new?
What you talking about?
No, I've had it. I just have never hung it up.
What, the sword?
No, the pew pew.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Like I just
Pulp Fiction action off.
I
the
haven't
side.
been able to take my eyes off it the whole time.
Yeah, so it's like,
damn, bro, you take your meds today?
No, you're just
It's like a neon.
It's super. It
cool.
stands out.
It looks like neon lights, but it's not. It's just
It's an optical illusion.
Yeah,
It's something my wife got me, but I'm a big Tarantino.
You got a fucking Pulp Fiction mask, Brian?
No, sorry. I had to bring that up because
I fucking wish.
And there's 30. So I get in a lot of cars every single day for work. There's 30 fucking masks hanging around the gear shifter. They're sitting in the back seat. You open the glove box, they explode and go everywhere.
Well,
How many fucking masks
know what's
do you
happening,
need?
right? It does the same thing as when I'm on a motorcycle. I walk into a store, I don't have a fucking mask, and they hand me a mask at the door.
Oh my god!
And then you leave with the mask, you put it in your car, and you do the same thing over and over again. You start to build up a collection.
I have 2 masks. I have the one you gave me, like a neck sock thing, the thing that you pull
That's
over
what
your.
I got.
I call it a neck sock. I think it's a gator or something.
It's called a gator.
Fucking neck sock. Anyway. And I have another one that a guy I work with, his mom made us one, has a Ford emblem on it. I wear that one.
I went on, I think it was SA Face Shields. It was SA Face Shields.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they do it. And they sell like 5 for $20 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, sign me up.
So,
you just got to pull those out and they're super, you can breathe. So
motherfuckers are in Charlotte matching their shoes to their masks, bro.
Well, yeah, it's an article
for
of
them.
clothing. Why wouldn't you? You wear a shirt, you match your shirt with your shoes, right?
Yeah, but
So are you going to wear like a red shirt, red shoes, and blue jeans and then put on a freaking brown mask?
a brown mask make like you've been eating ass all day.
I'm just saying.
Who the fuck wears a brown? Do you have a brown mask?
I'm just saying. You gotta appease what you're wearing, which is understandable. But speaking of the filtration system and the K&N air filters,
I just thought that was funny. Like
it comes. Listen, it's a piece of clothing, man.
There's people seeing that like, K&N.
You're literally doing with every article of clothing, your hats, your shirts, your pants. Why would it not come to that?
I just don't think it's capitalism, bro. I don't think it's a cool thing.
It's marketing.
I know, but it's kind of fucked up. They're making millions of dollars off.
Are you telling me you got to wear a mask in a store? They're not gonna let you in a store, but we say, hey, we're gonna get a mask for all of us that say "Dude Speak." You're not gonna wear the "Dude Speak" mask over just a throwaway?
Fuck. Okay, you got me. I might wear a Dude Speak mask.
I don't spend any more money on masks because I realize that if I walk into a store and I don't have a mask, they will gladly give you one.
Right, and that's okay, and you have that option. But there's also people that want to match their stuff, and it adds.
I mean, if you're
I like
going
the fact that I can get a mask that has the Carolina Panthers on it and represent my football team while I'm walking around town. I like that. It shows my character. But yeah, so speaking of filtering air,
whatever, dude.
New Zealand is actually phasing out the legal sale of tobacco entirely.
Nuh-uh.
So what they're going to do is
good for them.
Every year they're going to raise the age where you can purchase cigarettes or tobacco. And basically, what they're going to do is they want to gradually raise the legal age to which people could buy tobacco products. They're aiming to have the whole country smoke free by 2025.
So you're telling me you can't go into a gas station and buy a pack of cigarettes?
So right now, let's say I'm 50, or let's say you were not born before like 2002. You can buy cigarettes. Next year, it's going to be 2005.
Okay, so...
And the year after that, it's going to be 2010. What they're doing is they're literally making it to where the kids that are growing up, they're not going to have it. They're not going to have it.
The country will definitely not be smoke-free by 2025.
Well, listen, they're banning the sale. So basically, you have these kids that are growing up before they hit 18, which they could typically buy cigarettes at 18. They're raising that to where the kids never hit a legal age to even buy the cigarettes. So they're hoping that eventually they'll be smoke-free.
Yeah, but you have 40-year-olds out there. You're saying they're going to be dead in fucking 4 years?
We're talking about New Zealand.
Yeah, but... So
they have 40-year-olds don't live in New Zealand?
Well, no, I'm not saying that.
Probably.
But they have free health care. They have everything at their disposal. It's New Zealand. It's not like it's...
You're going to have free health care. Nobody's going to be able to smoke a cigarette. They're going to smoke crack instead.
Listen, I mean, I just thought that was cool. I mean...
That's fucking wild. I mean, how is...
I think it's good. Tobacco is an addictive...
Nicotine.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool if I couldn't get my hands on it. It'd probably make it a lot easier to not do it.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
It was pretty hard to get my hands on some weed in high school. I mean,
fucking reefer.
Exactly.
no,
I mean-
it wasn't hard at all.
I think. Speaking
I don't know.
of-
I never tried to get weed in high school nor cigarettes, but obviously.
Don't you lie to me, you lying motherfucker.
I swear to God.
You.
I smoked a lot of weed in high school.
I never.
This is the Dare Kid poster child. Don't do drugs.
I wasn't that way at all. My dad.
You didn't buy weed ever in high school?
In high school, I was getting off work and going to work.
Oh my God! Don't you fucking lie to everybody on the internet?
I'm not lying. I didn't smoke anything for the first time until I was like 20 years old.
Yeah, it's probably me. I probably smoked.
You were homeschooled. Who were you buying weed from? Your fucking mom?
Well, yeah, actually, she grew the dopest
Hey, mom,
shit.
you got that green today?
Dude, that was that best homeschool kush,
Attention,
bro.
go to your fucking
Hell
room.
yeah, hell yeah. And what I do, I'm token up to.
So obviously, I was looking forward to this week for quite some time now. Not because it's my birthday and everything, April 14th, but April 17th is today is April 16th, so tomorrow is Saturday.
Fucking narc.
It's the big fight. We have Ben Askren and Jake Paul.
Oh no.
What do you guys think about that?
Oh no. I've been paying real close attention to the newest podcast.
Did you see that Jake was on Logan Paul's podcast today, and Ben Askren was on last week?
That shit. That's cringy, bro. It's kind of cringy.
Well, they know Logan is just like he's the middleman, but
I hope
Yeah,
Ben
but-
Askren beats his ass.
He probably will.
I hope he does.
I think he will.
I'm pretty sure he will.
I do
What is that,
too.
tomorrow? Saturday?
Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday.
And
they're
they're
doing that.
Boxing?
So you're betting on
What-
Ben Askren?
I'm not betting on
You know
anything.
Jake Paul is favored.
I hate both those guys.
By what? It's a good little bit, I think. Last time I looked, it could be different.
I hope Ben Askren knocks him on his ass and puts him in his place. Maybe he'll come out a little bit more humble. He's not a humble
I
kid.
don't even care about that fight. To be
I don't-
honest.
to
Like,
be-
I like big.
I
like
seen the
big
press
UFC
conference
fights.
of Jake Paul and his little sissy punch to the chest of this Ben Askren guy, and it's like, come on, man, you got to slow your roll, dude.
I mean, to be honest,
You're out
though,
here acting like a 15-year-old or a 12-year-old in grade school, like, oh my God, he took my bag of chips. My motherfucking Pringles, bitch.
I'm not on the movement of YouTubers going and all of a sudden thinking they're fucking.
I'm not either, but
boxing and
the
UFC
fact
stars.
I'm not either. That's exactly why I want to watch it, because now we're watching an actual fighter go against one of these YouTubers. I just want the YouTuber to get fucking shut down.
Yeah, well, we can. How much you have to pay for it? Because we're gonna legally stream it.
it's probably $59 or something.
I'm
isn't
not
it?
giving. I'm not giving Jake Paul
I'm not
any of my
paying.
money.
We're
We are
illegally-
not illegally streaming anything, Michael. God
I
damn it.
said legally streaming it.
Fuck. Oh, sorry. We're not. Yeah. Okay.
Whoops! I said legally. Hit me up. I'll give you my IP address.
No, he does though. He has a bit of an attitude problem. But to be honest, if you're in that sport, I mean, that's an angry, physical. Like you have to have.
It's
confidence.
not even that. This week. Okay, so here's what happened with him. Not only did he get accused of sexually assaulting this girl. Did you hear about that
Oh,
story?
I did see that.
I
Yeah.
heard that. Yeah.
Slams this girl's head onto himself, and she come out. Oh yeah, just hey, you suck my. And
Yeah,
then
that ain't a good look, my dude.
not the
cool,
week,
bro.
not the week of probably your biggest fight of your entire career. If this is gonna be your career, I've seen videos of him like in the past. Boxing's stupid. If you're gonna do any kind of real fight, MMA. Why aren't you in the octagon, big guy?
I'm about to say.
Why ain't you in the octagon? I'm right here.
He can't get in the octagon.
Bro.
Dana White ain't gonna put his stupid ass in the octagon.
Exactly. So they have to
He'll
go
get
boxing.
killed. He'll get killed. And that's
But
a liability.
I will say this though: Logan Paul and Jake Paul are literally keeping boxing alive.
No, they're not.
I don't really watch.
How do you figure?
Honestly, I
Who
don't
is
watch
watching boxing?
I don't watch boxing.
You watch boxing, it's probably because you want to watch Mayweather versus McGregor. McGregor's the reason you watch that fight, because it's an MMA fighter that you want to see. Before that, you probably couldn't name a boxer that's actively boxing right now. Let's be real.
Bro,
Can any of you?
Dude,
boxing-
boxing
boxing-
has such a loyal, like, classic fan base.
Oh, yes, but
that-
not anything
that-
new. Nothing
they're-
new has come out.
Yeah, but who watches boxing? I don't watch boxing.
Exactly. They're literally keeping the sport alive.
Dude, if you watch boxing matches before COVID started, like, every arena is packed out.
Oh, you're not. Oh,
yeah, but
you're
they
right.
weren't,
You're
Hooters
right.
weren't getting packed out. Buffalo Wild Wings weren't getting packed out for a boxing match. It was literally for MMA fights.
Yeah, UFC. Which
Dude,
I mean,
be
that's
real.
more. It's more popular.
Which I
mean,
respect, because they're bringing a lot of light on this. I love boxing. I love watching it, but we haven't really had
Obviously you
anybody
don't.
since Mayweather.
Obviously, you don't.
I mean,
you don't
Mayweather-
fucking watch it.
Mayweather.
You're just
Mayweather.
shitting all over boxing
I'm not
right now.
shitting on boxing. I'm saying right now in this day of age, who else are you going to talk about in boxing other than Mayweather? Mayweather is fighting next year with his brother, Logan
The
Paul's
thing
brother.
about boxing is there's just so many fucking divisions. Nobody can ever keep up with any
There's
of the
so
fighters.
many
you
fighters.
can keep
I mean,
up with
every
the
fighter
pros the
can
same
have-
way you do UFC.
No, you can't, because every fighter at any time can have like 4 or 5 different belts. You can't do that in UFC.
Okay, I agree, but let's be real.
There's so many different boxing
Before-
promotions. Dude, there's
before-
like 10 boxing promotions.
There's no blood in boxing
listen,
either. Rarely.
No, there's plenty of blood.
Rarely.
Before McGregor and Mayweather,
See some blood.
who did you watch boxing? Can you name them?
Muhammad Ali.
No, like within this generation, within 3 or 4 years, who did you watch?
before
Mike
McGregor and
Tyson.
McGregor and Mayweather.
Yeah.
There's Oscar De La Hoya.
I think that was the last fight
Okay.
we watched.
Okay.
together.
There's
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, Manny's good.
Manny Pacquiao. Well, the reason we watched that was because Mayweather.
No, Manny Pacquiao was great.
I
before
understand that,
Mayweather.
but most people that grew up in this, that they're not growing up in the sport, but they're just now recently tuning in. They watch Manny Pacquiao because he fought Mayweather, and everyone was all about Mayweather.
I've been
Yeah, how
growing
about-
up
how
in
about, like-
Mayweather.
I like Manny Pacquiao. He took a lot of money to his country. What is he from? Peru?
How about like
mean fucker.
Canelo Alvarez? Or like Triple G or any of those? I mean, they're fighting right now. They're like 28,
All I'm saying,
29.
every weekend is a UFC event, and we get a boxing event. It's because of the Paul brothers. I'm not trying to give them any kind of hype more than they're, but they are trying to. They are keeping it alive in some sense.
More people watch Canelo Alvarez than will ever even think to watch this shitty fight that's going to
Well,
happen.
I'd hope so, because I don't want this to be like some big skeptical. But
I do see what you're saying though. When you go out to a sports bar, you really don't see a lot of boxing on the TVs. It's always
No, it's
UFC.
always UFC, but-
yeah,
it's because people want to see fights.
and they're both
Paul
on
brothers, they want to see fights. If you can get in the octagon and actually fight real fighters, that's what we want to see.
Well, they want to see
Twisted dick.
they want to see knockouts and they want to see quick knockouts. They don't want to see 12 rounds. They want to see 3 rounds.
Yeah, that's
and
another thing.
and
It's too
McGregor against Mayweather held up really well. I mean, he just got winded because it was so many fucking rounds.
That shit was fucking fixed, bro. That was bullshit.
I don't think it was fixed.
I don't know.
He's not used to going that long.
know.
No, seriously, he gets in the octagon. It's what, a couple minutes, couple rounds here. We're talking about a fucking 20-minute boxing match. Is it 20 minutes or so?
Isn't McGregor supposed to fight again soon?
It's
Isn't he?
like 12 2-minute rounds.
Well,
So 24
24 minutes. Yeah, there you go.
Math is hard.
But yeah, no. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. McGregor was supposed to fight
Dustin Poirier.
That'll be a good one.
But Dustin Poirier started getting on him on Twitter and said, "Hey, you never donated to the charity. You said you're going to donate when I fought you and won." And
son
they're
of
going
a
back and
bitch.
forth. So Connor tweeted back and said, "Hey, fight's canceled. I'm not fighting you." So I don't think that fight's going on anymore.
Fuck you, me, man.
Fight's got going. They've already signed.
No, he said he's going to take his name out of the contract. That's just the last tweet I saw. I haven't looked into it any further, but that's what he said.
I mean, you signed contract. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it
Did
goes.
you see
but
the Twitter
it's
fight against
just-
them? They were going
It's
ham.
just for dude. I don't buy into any of that Twitter shit, especially if they've already signed the contract. Because
Twitter
at that
shit.
point, they're
It
trying
could
to
be
sell the show.
marketing.
Yeah.
It's
That's
brilliant.
some bird
I
shit,
never
bro.
buy into any of that Twitter bullshit. but
I didn't even think. You know what? That's such great marketing that I didn't even. And I love marketing. I know everything about it.
yeah, you cancel this fight, and everybody's like,
know
"Oh
anything
no,
about
no,
it."
cancel the fight." Yeah, no.
Marketing
that
is
that
huge.
fight is still gonna happen, and it's gonna be what, like July 24th or something.
So-
like that?
so,
I'm not
we're-
sure exactly when it is. It's in July 21st, July 24th.
It's on
something
that
like
day in
Yeah.
the future.
So we're gonna air this next Thursday, and after this, the fight's already happened. So right now, who you guys got? Ben Askren or Jake
Man,
Paul?
I honestly have no idea. I don't keep up with it, to be honest. I mean,
I got Ben
you know,
Askren, but I literally could give. A
I
shit
want
about
Ben Askren, but I think Jake Paul might beat him.
I don't
well.
really know. It's probably not. There's not going to be a knockout. Probably it's probably going to be
We'll-
long and boring. Probably.
Okay, well we'll leave
It's
it.
probably gonna be more like an exhibition.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that Mike
it's-
Tyson fight
nah.
was.
Yeah, I
First of all,
hope.
Mike
I hope
Tyson won
not.
that fight. Everybody knows he won that
Yeah,
fight.
I hope it's not
And they
like
called it a
that.
draw.
That'd be awful.
Fuck out of here.
But anyways, that's a perfect lead into our segment of sports with Mikey Sports. What do you got for us today, Mike?
Michael.
Man, by the time this episode airs, it'll be next Thursday. Somebody will already have won this golf tournament. But the first Japanese player to ever win the Masters won the Masters.
History.
I think I saw that.
Hideki Matsuyama won the Masters. First Japanese player to ever win the Masters. He might be the first Asian player to ever win the Masters. I would have to go back and check that. I didn't
He
look
probably.
at that
he
stat,
pro- I
but
think I also read that. You're probably right, but I'm not 100% sure.
Is he also the first to win a Masters who's not predominantly white?
Tiger Woods, bro.
Oh yeah, true.
well, I mean, no. VJ,
Well, no, hold up.
Wait.
No,
Well, hold up.
no,
Tiger,
BJ
Tiger Wood is Asian. Tiger Wood is Asian.
He's black.
He's got Asian in him. His mom is Asian.
BJ Singh has won it. He's not white.
Hey, Michael, I have a question. Didn't we just have a Masters? Why were they so close together? Did it have to do with COVID?
Because they wanted to keep, they wanted to keep the Masters alive last year. Like, you can't just not have a 2020 Masters.
Right.
So they
So,
moved it to November.
because we went to the beach and then they came back and now all of a sudden there's another Masters. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's going to be. It's usually in April, like the first
Oh,
week of April.
okay. Yeah.
So they moved it to November last year just so that they could have a Masters. 'Cause it's the most prestigious tournament in the world. When
That's
it comes
some
to golf.
boring ass fucking shit. Do you watch that shit?
Oh yeah.
I've
I
actually
would
got.
rather-
well, here's the thing. I
would
hate-
rather start a shotgun.
And I understand where you're coming from that because I used to be the same way until I actually went onto the course and actually played. When it's on in the office, because we had the Masters on in the office while I was working, I would literally pull myself aside to watch it because it was interesting because these shots that you see once you actually do those shots yourself, they're a lot harder than these
Oh,
guys.
I give them full credit.
Kicked their ass
So
this
you
year, dude.
literally put yourself in these guys' position. You're like, holy shit! Now, before you didn't do it, so you're like, oh, that looks fucking easy. It looks boring. But now, like, since I've done it, it's actually really cool.
I give
Golf
it to
is
him.
hard.
I give it to him. I really do.
I mean, these guys are shooting balls at 300 miles per hour, 270 yards. It's amazing.
All I'm saying is there isn't enough drugs or alcohol or whatever I could smoke and drink to make me watch that shit. That shit's fucking boring.
They never hit 300-mile-an-hour balls. That will
I think
that's pretty fast.
that will break a fucking record.
I think the fastest was like at 278.
You got fucking golfer.
That's probably
you're the
with
golf guy.
That's probably with those long drive guys. That's probably accurate. I mean,
he's about to Google it.
No, I mean I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure what Bryson DeChambeau's ball speed is right now, but I think he was going for 207 last I checked.
Speaking of golf, did you see Tiger Woods, the latest update? How fast that motherfucker was going?
Yeah, I heard he was speeding.
Yeah,
That
he's going like
motherfucker-
87.
He was
and
going
45.
87 and a 45. The dude was rolling, bro. He should have died.
I do want to. I want to correct. I said 300. It's actually 211 miles.
Oh,
per
you're
hour.
fake news. You're a fake news motherfucker.
I'm right here fact checking myself,
Jesus
brother. You got to
Christ.
respect the
Who,
game.
Fact check.
who hit that 211 miles an hour?
211 was done by Allens. It doesn't give me a. Hold up. It was previously held by Jason Zubak in January of 2007. But it was broken because Jason Zubak did 204 miles per hour, and then Allen shot produced a whopping ball speed of 211 miles per hour.
Oh, that ball speed.
Those are guys that are not. They're not professional golfers. Those are long drive guys.
Well, I understand that, but I'm saying a ball can go that fast. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
People don't realize that. I saw the measure, and I was like, holy shit, that ball went 180 miles per hour. I'm thinking,
Holy shit.
a baseball, I think it's what, 100 miles per hour is impressive? I mean, we're talking about a golf ball.
I mean, 95 mile per hour in baseball.
Yeah,
100
dude,
mile an hour is fucking some heat.
Right,
Fucking
exactly.
balls are flying around everywhere,
so,
bro.
You know what's inside of a golf ball?
I know, but I bet you'll fucking tell me.
Yeah, rubber bands.
Not anymore.
Is that why they're
Did they
about-
change it?
Yeah.
Why?
There's like 4 different shells inside of a golf ball.
No, because I cut
Shell,
open,
yeah.
I cut open a golf ball when I was younger and rubber bands.
So instead of smoking pot, you're cutting balls open.
It gave it the buoyancy.
Dude, no wonder you're so fucked up as an adult. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, it's not rubber bands. It's 4 different.
I'm sure they've improved the technology now, but back in the day, yes, it was rubber bands.
God almighty.
No, there's like 4 different shells inside of a golf ball, and they're all made with different materials.
And they have insulation in too, as from what I've heard and read.
What the shell?
I don't know what insulation would have to do with
Like
anything.
insulation, like so you take a tennis ball, you cut it in half. There's a thickness in between the inner core and the outer core.
The thickness of the ball.
Yeah, all the cores are different thicknesses.
Right. So the different thickness is the I call it the insulation. What would you call it? You go in between drywall and a stud, you put insulation in the wall, right?
To keep the heat
No,
in.
ask me. No, I think it's got to do with a lot of different variables other than heat, but they use that method in
Maintain
baseballs.
temperature?
You take a baseball, what is there, like 4 layers, 3 layers? It's
I would call it the core.
Who are you? Why are y'all taking
no, the
balls
core
apart?
is the center. Core is the center.
Not necessarily.
How do you figure? Earth's core.
Who the fuck is
Where
letting
would
y'all
you find the Earth's core?
take balls apart like this? What are y'all doing?
The Earth core is in the center.
Play a video game.
Yeah,
What
but-
is around the core? You have the soil, which is the insulation to the core.
Yeah, but the word core can be used in different
It
ways.
could
That
be,
is
but-
just what it's always been meant through. That is describing Earth the only time you've
You're
ever
pissing
used the
Mike
word
off.
core. You're not pissing me off. It's
No,
just-
I use core all the time. I tell my buddies, hey, I'm hardcore.
I like
God
metalcore.
I gotta get out of here with these fucking puns.
Fuck Brian. Fucking cores in his goddamn fucking shoes
yo,
and
Mikey,
shit, taking balls apart and shit.
Mikey,
fucking
what
weirdo.
time we at, brother?
Fuck you,
We
and
get-
you got
we
you got a watch, bro.
We got enough time.
I asked the time. I didn't say how much time.
We're,
What a
28
fucking-
minutes.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so that leads us into the segment. And this segment gets you guys every single fucking time.
Oh, you gonna do the no?
All right, it's that time of the show where we go into the Did You Know, where we tell you guys something you probably didn't know.
Fucking shit.
I always enjoy doing this because I spend hours and hours researching this shit. Let me tell you something. I stumble across a lot of stuff I did not know, and some of it's not interesting enough to share. But do you guys know why bulletproof vests were invented?
For why? Like the use?
Well, obviously the use is pretty standard, but you know like how it came about
Like
and
how?
how it came
Okay.
about.
No, I don't. Maybe the military, the
I'm
army. I don't
guessing
know.
a shit ton of people were getting shot in
Getting
like Detroit or
Yeah,
something.
in Detroit and blown apart or some shit.
The bulletproof vest
I
was
mean,
actually invented.
Detroit is the place for it.
Fuck Detroit.
It was actually invented not by the police or the FBI. It was actually invented by a pizza guy in Detroit.
What?
Oh, in Detroit?
So
Boom, boom.
this is the funny part. he delivered pizza. Actually, it's not funny, but the funny part is how he decided. But he gets shot.
It's ironic.
And instead of quitting his job, he's like, all right, well, I'll go back to work, whatever. Gets shot a second time. And instead of just quitting and just finding a new occupation, he goes, I need something that protects me from getting shot.
Who the fuck shoots a pizza guy? Yo, this ain't fucking pepperoni.
Who gets shot twice while delivering pizza and says, I still
who-
want to do this
who
so
quit
bad,
that
I'm gonna put a vest
Who
on.
takes delivering pizza that seriously?
Okay, I gotta figure this out. These people need their cheesy bread. I'm not getting taking a 45 to the chest this time. God damn it.
So that's the did you know? It's kind of crazy, man.
So a fucking pizza dude came up with the fucking bulletproof vest
yeah,
because he was getting shot delivering pizzas.
right.
What the fuck? Who the fuck?
First of all, I don't know.
What
I
the
would
fuck?
never go to Detroit. Fuck that. That's like sounding unwarranted.
Motor City. Highest Grand Theft Auto rate, I think.
Yeah. Well, us three are going to be on vacation next week. We started today. We got off work and
I still got one more day.
we're going to a bachelor party. All three of us will be at a bachelor party, so that'd be some good stuff. But this episode will drop next week on Thursday. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, please.
Do that.
It helps keep this process moving.
We just like the enthusiasm, the support. Come on, guys, we do this for you, a little bit for us, a lot of it.
We like all the feedback too, so feel free to
right.
leave your brutally honest comments. If you think we suck, then tell
Oh,
us.
talk mad shit. I love to talk shit to people, so please make my day.
But that's a wrap to episode 7. We are Dude Speak. I am Brian.
Matt, the internet minister.
And it's Mike on the mic.
We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.